Here we are, the final movie of Phase 2. And to celebrate, just like Paul Rudd's character, Scott Lang, forgot his name for a second, I decided I would have a treat. Look, it's like, you know, because he works at Baskin Robbins. It's like I work at Baskin Robbins. And I made...
He works there very briefly.
Kind of looks worse on camera than it does in person. It's strawberry on top of dried as French
strawberry.
What I like to do with my ice cream is I like to like stir it up a little bit.
Nobody asked. Oh, look, it's an old Howard.
It was so cool seeing him back in this movie. I felt like they recasted him a little bit, and it was cool seeing him come back from Iron Man 2.
If only you'd protected Janet with such ferocity.
What a fucked up thing to say to someone.
Nobody will ever get that formula.
Okay, Mr. Krabs, calm down.
They won't touch my secret formula.
Hot pretzel, like mustard. You have mustard dip. It's ice cream. I'll just do like whatever's hot and fresh.
This guy might have brain damage.
3 years at San Quentin, huh?
You found out.
Baskin Robbins always finds out.
It's true.
Yeah, they won't let me buy ice cream from there anymore.
They found out what I did.
Perhaps that will suffice.
Yeah, buddy. That's not identification, actually. That's a painting.
He really let this guy take over his company. All of these, like, former heroes or whoever the fuck have such bad judgment. Like, Howard Stark preserved the brain of Zola.
No, I don't think
this
he
guy,
did.
Well,
Howard Stark
he was
did
part
that.
of it.
He didn't know about it,
He was
remember?
part of it. Sure he did.
That was all Hydra.
What?
That was all Hydra.
No,
Who did that.
Hydra didn't preserve
Zola? Yeah, they
Zola?
did. Yes, they did.
No,
that was
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Hydra.
recruited Zola.
No, okay. Yes, that happened, but Hydra's the
basically
one.
resurrected Hydra from within once he was allowed. Once he was in
Exactly.
S.H.I.E.L.D.
But Shield didn't make the giant brain. I think
How do you know?
because they probably wouldn't have known about it. Like, somebody would have known about it. You know? How do you?
I actually know everything.
Oh, the book. Let's see, guys. Let's see.
What season did this take place in?
Summer 2015 was a big year for a small guy because that's when Ant-Man took
Big
place.
season of a year. No way that was caught on that old ass camera.
What's crazy that nobody else ever caught that.
Silly, I know. Propaganda. Tales to astonish.
That's the comic where he appeared in for the first time. Tales to Astonish.
One where the powers of freedom can once again operate openly to protect their interests.
Nothing says freedom like a big scary fucking suit called the Yellow Jacket. Nothing says peace.
Like industrial sabotage.
I feel safer already.
We should have a longer conversation about that, Frank. I really value your opinion.
I love shutting down people by using the same move that he did. Putting my hand on
the shoulder. And
I really
like,
value your opinion.
Let's talk more about this later.
Fucking creep.
We have to make our move, Hank.
You telling me there's no cameras in this room?
I was just thinking that, yeah. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
What, did you forget about this?
No, it's just disgusting every time. I would never forget a detail from a Marvel movie.
What's her name?
Really? Maggie?
Maggie. I would, honestly, last of my fucking list of guesses. I'm gonna need a couple more paper towels than just one.
Yeah, my hands are still very wet.
I love me a good heisty type film. What a little guy, dude. Like, they're doing a little heist and shit. They're having fun.
He is, in fact, the littlest guy. That wasn't even that cool. It was a pretty short fence.
Walking around without a mask on is certainly a choice. I like that Ant-Man's like the comedic relief, I guess, in later movies, but he never does anything smart like this again. Like, this is like a moment where, like, you know what?
Yeah.
He's dumb, but he's still like, he's like smart in other ways. It's like the last time we ever see anything like this.
Yeah, it never comes up that he's an engineer or electrical engineer.
I didn't honestly, dude, didn't even know that. I guess he kind of has the idea in Endgame to do the time travel shit, but like he doesn't do any of it.
His version of the idea is stupid.
An old motorcycle suit.
Takes it anyways, which is crazy.
Well, no, it's crazier that was what he's like pointing. Like, there's kind of some other stuff in there.
There's like a blueprint, some weird jars.
An ant with a camera on top of it.
Guys, are you seeing this ant?
Damn, did he not lock the door?
Oh, we're about to see him hang dong.
Oh, I don't want to see this.
So why are you looking?
Oh no! Ooh, I don't want to see. Ooh. I'm pretty sure this actor is a somebody. I think he is a cameo. I don't know who he is.
He's a somebody?
Though. Yeah. Well, yeah, that was Garrett Morris, one of the first cast members of SNL. And he played Ant-Man in an SNL sketch in the 70s. So he has a cameo.
Maggie was right about you.
Who the hell is Maggie? Crazy countdown. That's insane. I couldn't do that. He did it in 4.
Yeah, 4 seconds. He got the whole suit on.
I'm controlling 247. He is not listening to you.
Yeah, I'm controlling this ant. I'm going to specifically send it all the places that it will get noticed and get swatted.
Whose pajamas are these?
That's a good question. Did Hank Pym put those pajamas
and who
on
put
him?
them on him?
Yeah.
I assume that you've already met my daughter, Hope.
Hey, my dog's name is Hope. Hi. Hi, Hope. Oh, my brother just texted me saying Hope moved when you said her name.
Disgusting.
Oh, bro, do you not have guests often? Why the fuck do you have the ants doing everything?
He's just super fucking lazy.
He became obsessed with recreating my formula.
That's why I started calling him Plankton. The secret is Thousand Island dressing.
Scott, I believe that everyone deserves a shot at redemption.
You are a prisoner, actually, of mine. I will not let you leave unless you do what I want you to.
Yeah, otherwise I will get you sent back to jail.
She used to look at me like I was the greatest man in the world. Now she looks at me and it's just disappointment.
I think you're downplaying your absentee father role.
We lost her in a plane crash.
It's bad enough you won't tell me how she died. Could you please stop telling me that lie?
It was kind of a plane crash in a sense, I would
It was
say.
a rocket crash.
Yeah,
more.
but I mean that's kind of like a plane.
Making a lot of holes in the yard, Scott. Landscaping's not cheap.
Open your eyes and just think about what you want the ants to do.
Oh my god, this ant's giving me head. That's pretty impressive.
I could do better.
Could I do that right now? Do I have a coin?
How are you trying to spin? Are you like just
My
pushing
hands.
it on both sides in opposite direction?
Yeah.
Because I just balance it under one finger and then flick one side of it.
Ooh, that's a different strat. I didn't try that. Fuck.
Just gotta make sure you hit just the edge, because otherwise it's gonna go flying.
Yeah, it's actually easier to do it that way. Can an ant do this? Why did Hank Pym make this suit? Did they explain why? Like, why does he care about
He felt like it.
making things really tiny? Like, wonder what drove him to do this.
It's like, how could I
Become one
how
of
could
them.
I be an ant?
I didn't know Falcon was in this movie, and then I got high for the very first time, and I had an edible, and I was so high, like couldn't like I felt like I was in a different universe, and I remember
And then you see the
sitting.
Falcon, you're like,
I remember sitting on the couch, barely able to move, and I'm like watching TV to like calm down, and a TV spot for Ant-Man came on, and I'm like, oh, is that Falcon? is that Falcon? Imagine he fucking kills Falcon.
I know, kicking capacitors off.
It's really important to me that Cap never finds out about this.
How is he not gonna find out about it? There's a giant hole in one of your fucking garage doors.
Hey, how about the fact that I fought an Avenger?
Yeah, but he's like a new Avenger.
Yeah, he's an Avenger in training.
It's like if you beat Hawkeye, you know? Like,
Yeah, not that impressive.
I gave them each half a Xanax, and Hank explained the science of the suit to them.
Crazy.
Yeah, you drugged them.
Crazy
You guys are
promoting Xanax like that.
That's crazy. They fucking, it's Fent.
They do very little background checks on people that they let have guns in there.
Cool ant boat, man.
Ants actually do this in the wild.
You don't know shit about ants. What are you, Hank Pym?
They build rafts and they build bridges out of themselves.
I think this movie is accurate to ant culture.
Yeah, they got the ant lore correct.
Especially the part with the cameras on their backs.
Yeah, that's all ant canon.
Imagine you're in the bathroom. You're like, oh my gosh.
You're in the bathroom,
Fuck.
you see this?
Whenever I see ants, I'd just be killing them. Like every time. Like instant, no thought, I smush them down.
You never like,
If
oh,
I
I
s-
wonder if this one's got a little camera.
What was the point of having the ants bite him? Just punch him from the start.
If you were just going to punch him in the face once.
Poor guy just got bit by ants.
Well, how do I look?
The same as always.
Like a fucking douchebag.
Do ants do this in the wild?
Yeah, all the time. Every time there's been a major, like,
outage,
data breach, ants.
The representatives of Hydra. They're not what they were. They're doing some interesting work.
Hydra's still a thing?
Very open about all this.
But I'm just surprised Hydra's a thing. I feel like they don't really mention them again after this. So it was supposed to go off in 15 minutes. I'm going to start a timer right now. Let's see if they actually go off in 15 minutes real time.
It's the particles altering your brain chemistry.
But he hasn't used the particles on himself.
That's why he's like, I'm going to shoot him in the fucking face. This is just me. What I'm curious about is we never see that guy again. What is he up to? What does he do with that? It's been 10 years. This movie came out
Don't
10 years
they
ago.
all die in a plane crash?
I don't know if he does. That's fucking
Oh,
cool.
he dodged
fucking
that.
so cool. Oh, 156? No, that shit moved way fast. Like, my timer says 8. Well, we're gonna keep the timer on because it still hasn't blown up yet.
That's the guy. That's
no,
the
it's
guy
not.
you said we don't know where he is.
That's not the same guy. It's a different guy.
Oh, look, time.
Yeah, it blew up 5 minutes early, but it's fine. They suit up so fast in this movie.
Scott? Paxton, you have to listen to me.
Okay. You did just charge at a police officer after
Yeah.
they told you to freeze. You're lucky they didn't shoot to kill.
I want my daddy.
I want your daddy too.
Hey, what?
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh, the splattered remains. Where's that ant going? Isn't it part of the team?
Do you think he just can't control it anymore? His brain's too big.
Yeah, brain's too big. It's got its own plans in life.
Sorry, sweetheart. You have to help Daddy pay for his mistakes.
Jesus Christ, bro. You want to kill a kid? That's really the legacy you want to leave behind? There goes Yellow Jacket, never to be seen again. This is how I felt taking an edible for the first time. Like, this is how I felt right before seeing Falcon on TV. Man, it's a good thing that shit worked.
Yeah, I don't know how. It's nothing like the regulator.
I also don't know how.
It's just a disc.
Thank you for everything you do for Cassie.
This one I did for you.
They kiss.
He's not good. He got it all over the floor.
Hugh Hefner!
Oh, it's Hugh Hefner. Why is he manning the bar?
Doesn't he have people to do that?
Doesn't have any arms. Trying to shrink everything but her arms.
Whoa, is that Cap?
And
Bucky?
Bucky?
If we call Tony.
If we call Tony, he'll never hang up.
We literally...
I don't want to be locked in for a 3-hour phone call.
I can't do
again.
it. I can't do it. All right, dude. Phase 2 is done. We are done with Phase 2 of Marvel.
Did we watch all of it in like one weekend?
Oh my god.
Tune in this Thursday
For Thunderbolts.